Hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl Airborne Wellness. And more If anybody want to come up and share a testimony, just let me know. I'll drop a link. But it's good to see everyone. Hey, Grandma Lynn. Hey, Angie. Y'all doing all right? Today is Testimony Tuesday. And Testimony Tuesday is when you want to come up and share testimony, or you want to talk about some things that you are working on, or some accomplishment you have done so far this year. You're welcome to come up. If you just want to come up and just say, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. Today is just a day where I say we give God praises every day, but on Testimony Tuesday, you get a chance to talk about the goodness of the Lord. I have been doing Testimony Tuesday for a while now. I hadn't been doing them as regular as I was, because I deal with things also. But I am thankful for His grace and mercy. Thank you for the thumbs up. I am thankful for His grace and mercy. Um, Hope everybody's day is going well. I want to shout out to the ones that are doing the short challenge. We're doing 3 shorts a day. Frank G. Life, Miss Key Kitchen and More, and Sassy. We're doing 3 short videos a day. Just in case you missed those videos, don't forget to check them out. And if you want to be part of the challenge, just drop 3 videos a day. #challenge 2025. And also shout out to my members, those Georgia troopers. Thank y'all for your continuing membership. I really do appreciate each one of y'all. So I'm gonna get into some things that I want to talk about today. Like I said, today is Testimony Tuesday, and if you in my chat today, you have a lot to be thankful for, because someone did not wake up this morning. I am so thankful and grateful that God woke me up this morning. I'm glad I was on that wake up list this morning. I thank God that even though I might have some aches and pain, but I'm not in the hospital. I'm not in jail. I'm not in the graveyard. I'm here at my daughter's house. I'm here with my grandkids. I came up. I'll be up here with them a few days. I'm just thankful that I know that it was not that alarm clock what woke me up this morning. It was God Almighty. He give us the sun. He give us the moon. He give us the stars. He give us all we need. But it's up to us to continue to trust Him and continue to put Him first. I started sharing Testimony Tuesday over a year ago. About over a year ago. Yeah, that's what I just seen it popped up on my top of my I just seen it popped up on the top of my phone. Like I said, life is short, y'all. Life is short. If you smiling today, put a smiling face in the chat. If you have a smile on your face right longer now. If you know that you have a lot to be thankful for, and you know there's a reason to keep smiling, even though we go through our good and bad days, and sometimes we have to smile through the pain, put a smile in the chat. Because there's always a reason to smile. Because no one is perfect. No one is perfect. You're going to have those up and down days. Because I do. I thank God I wasn't feeling the way I was last Tuesday, but the pain I deal with is chronic. It don't just seem to go away. I got when I be at my daughter's house, so I got me some pillows behind my back so I can be comfortable while I'm talking. Like I said, there are some battles that I have overcome, and there's still some battles I'm still struggling with. But I know I couldn't have got this far without God being in my life. So we have a reason to smile. Never think because you're having a bad day that you will have a bad life. We go through phases, we go through things in life, but we either have to work it out, give it to God, and let it go. We have to let go and let God. So I do have a lot to be smiling for today. I have my life. God woke me up this morning. Somebody did not wake up this morning. Just seeing where Angie had said about the guy named Ozzy. They used to have something like he was what was he? Was he in a band or something? What did Ozzy do? I know his wife. Hey, pre-retirement today is Testimony Tuesday. If anybody got a testimony they want to share, or you got something you want to talk about, what you have accomplished so far this year, we're in the 7th month of 2025. This year is passing on by, y'all. This year is passing by. Oh, he was in a band. Okay, I gotta read about him. I know that he had a show, right? Did him and his wife had a show or something? Oh, okay. He was 76 years old. And people are leaving here every day. Every day, people are leaving here. So we have a lot to be thankful for. If you're coming in my chat, put some smiling faces in the chat because you do have a lot to smile for. No matter what you might be going through at this point in your life, you still have a lot to be thankful for. You have a lot to smile about. Sometimes I know I be having a bad day, but I still try to remain humble. I still try to keep a smile on my face. I still try to take one day at a time. I be telling myself, I won't let that beat me. I'm still going to continue to keep going. I'm still going to continue. The day is thundering out there. I hear the thunder. And my back seemed like it had started to flame back up because when it rains and weather, it tends to flare up. My knees, they flare up also. But I went on and took some medication before I started. I'm due for another shot. I'm supposed to do treatments every week. But like I told them, I can't afford to go every week. Not how they want me to go. I can't afford it. So I will go next week. I try to go every 2 weeks for the treatment. You know, like I said, I thank God that he have brought me a mighty long way. I can say compared to how it was a couple of years ago, things have gotten a little bit better for me, but there's still some things that I'm still trying to be better at. One thing when I talk about Testimony Tuesday, I talk about the goodness of the Lord. I talk about the things that he has brought me from, and I'm talking about the things that I know that he's still there with me. One thing I know, I would never let go of God's hand. No matter if you feel like you get a little bit higher, just know God can bring you down some. So you never get where you think you're too high, where you can't come down. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Frank. Happy Tuesday. Today is Testimony Tuesday. If anybody got y'all said she early today. Yeah, I'm early because I came up to visit my grandkids. I'll be up here probably the rest of this week. And I said, and everybody's asleep. I said, let me go on and go live while everybody's asleep. I had took me a nap. I had woke up early. I dropped my videos, and I think I gotta do one more video. Hey, young Riz, how you doing? Today is Testimony Tuesday, and we all have a lot to be smiling today. If you're smiling right now, put some smiling faces in the chat. Put some smiling faces in the chat. If you have a reason to smile, put some smiling faces in the chat. No matter what you might be going through, still continue to smile. I'm sitting up here now. I got pillows and all of them in the back of my back. I still try to keep a smile on my face, even though sometimes those smiles turn to frowns. Sometimes they turn to tears, but I still have a lot to be thankful for. So I was just sharing some things about, I know a few years ago before I I was able to, you doing good? That's great. That is good. So put some smiling faces in the chat, y'all Riz. You do have a lot to be smiling for. And thank you for yesterday for coming up, sharing some things with us about was it yesterday or the day before? The day you came on my panel, I want to thank you for coming up. The day is Testimony Tuesday, and I said, Lord, I got up this morning and Frank, I did see your short this morning. You was talking about, God that woke you up this morning, all the things he had is what he's doing in your life. That was a good video. I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to comment on it. I didn't get a chance to comment on it, but I did see it. Then I seen your other one, like you was walking, like you was in town or somewhere. But we do have a lot to be thankful for, and we should still continue to keep smiling. Because a lot of people did not wake up this morning. Just seeing what they said, somebody named Ozzy. I done heard of that man named Ozzy Osbourne. Is Ozzy Osbourne? They said he just passed away. Angie put it in the chat. He was 76 years old. And I think he had like a show or a band. I think they had a band. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that on TV one day. But may he rest in peace. Prayers going out to his family and continue prayers for Malcolm Jamal Warner family. That's why I said life is so short, y'all. People are leaving here just like that. They're leaving here every day. That's why we just have to take one day at a time. Don't rush it. Don't rush trying to do things. Take your time doing things, and everything should fall into place. Black Sabbath. Oh, that what the name of his band? Well, that's the name of his band or something? You said I did that short yesterday. Hold on, I'm trying to read what you were saying. Let me go on my computer and see. Yeah, I saw that on your video. I saw when you shared that when he was sitting in the car. When he was sitting in the car, he was saying that it was a lot to be smiling for. I did that short video yesterday for the mackerel. Oh, you did? But you shared it this morning. That what you saying? Georgia Carroll, UK rapper, suffers from. Who is that? Who is that? Yariz? Some kind of rapper? Oh, okay. You say you did that video before that came out. I don't know who that is. I don't know the rapper's name like that. Now, I'm old. Y'all read. I don't know the young rapper's name. Ooh. Y'all hear that thunder? Y'all hear that thunder? It's gonna do something out there. Oh, okay. That's good. That's what I be doing too, Frank. I record stuff and then I just put it out the next day. That's great. That's fine. But yes, put in the chat. If you're smiling today, put in the chat what you're smiling about today. Your life, you got your health and strength, you got your family, You're able to do some things that you haven't been doing. Oh, you did? I know you had I seen you be dropping some new videos and shorts. I seen that what you've been doing a lot of those too, young Riz. If you're smiling in my chat or if you smiling right now, what are you smiling for? He been through a lot. Okay, I'm going to check it out because I don't know too much about these rappers now. For real, he's 23. Wow. My son might know. You relaxing today? I seen some of your videos too, Angie. I seen you been dropping a lot of videos. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. But I said, yeah, I'm gonna go on early because it look like it's trying to. I think that rain's coming down now. I think that rain, yeah. The sun, you know what? That's why I said God have all the power. He can give us the sun and the rain at the same time. Ain't that something? To let you know. You did one on odds? Okay, I'm gonna check it out, okay? The sun's shining, but it's sprinkling also. So God, God have all power. Frank said, I don't know. Frank said, I don't know none of these rappers today. I know they cuss and drink a lot. Yep. Some of them do. But long as they can um, you know, have the music where I can understand it. Cause when my son was doing his little rapping, I don't know if y'all ever heard my son, but when he was doing his little rapping, I used to be like, boy, you gotta clean it up now. And now he's turned into a businessman. Now he still rap on the side if he want to, but he ain't just focusing on that now. He said, Mom, I'm trying to build me an empire. I said, all right then, son. All right then. All right. You got the sun and the rain today? Okay. But yes, my testimony is that I thank God for waking me up this morning. I thank Him that I'm able to see the sun and the rain. I thank Him, even though I might have some aches and pain, but I was still able to get out of bed. I thank Him for my family. I thank Him for y'all, the ones that are in my chat. I thank God I'm not in the hospital. I thank God that I'm not in jail. And I thank God that I'm not in nobody's graveyard. We do have a lot to be smiling for, regardless of what we might be going through. Sometimes we got to just smile through the pain. So, what are y'all thankful for today? What are y'all thankful for? Anybody got a testimony or they want to come up and share some things? I'm going to drop the link. That's the link right there. If anybody want to come up. Today is Tuesday. Like I said, we're in the 7th month of this year. I was watching some Life in Peace. Amen. 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 Thank God for life. And you know what, y'all? It's good to have peace. Don't y'all feel good about yourself when you're able to have peace? It'll make you feel good about yourself. It'll make you feel good about who you are and things like that. I like having peace. It's so quiet here right now. It's so quiet in the house right now. I went and peeped that Booster. She sleep because she went to soccer practice today. My other two grandkids, they sleep. My husband, he was asleep. My daughter, everybody was asleep but me. I laid down. I took a long nap today. I slept a long time today. But I just love my peace and quietness. Oh, okay. Let me see what she said. She said, Young Riz, the rap about mental health. I think my son listened to him. Jersey Girl, he went to Japan to fix his trauma. John Reed, you can come up here if you want to. I dropped the link. I'm gonna have to go and look at your video to see who you talking about. He went to Japan to fix his trauma before returning to the UK. Also, he was touring and connecting with the Japanese scene, and eventually he returned to his roots with Japanese inspired. Oh, okay. George Girl SBK in the UK, but he's an independent. Yeah, I don't know too many rappers. I just know like LL Cool J. Look, I'm so old school. I know LL Cool J and who else? Who else out there I heard? What the guy name? Chance the Rapper. I think that was his name. I don't know a whole lot of rappers like that. Um, Drake. I have listened to his music. Who else? 50 Cent. I like him okay. And Jay-Z. I like the older rappers, like the younger ones. I'm lost. I'm lost. I be hearing my children every time I get in the car with them, they be playing all this old woo. And I say, uh-uh. I don't like to hear all that language. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Let me put it on my community wall. I'm gonna put it on my community wall, okay? Give me 1 second. But yes, today is Testimony Tuesday, and we do have a lot to be thankful for, no matter what your situation might look like. You might have a bad day, but it doesn't mean that you have a bad life. You have the opportunity to work at things and make things better. Even if we fall down sometime, y'all, we're still able to get back up. I'm not going to sit here and say I have had the perfect life. No, I have not. I still have my struggles. I can say things are not as bad the way they have been years ago, but it takes time to get where you need to be. Sometimes God will take you through these different types of struggles to be able to get where you need to be at. Y'all ever think about that sometime? Y'all ever think about when things happen? We often like say, oh, this happened to me today. But you ever think sometimes it's a reason? There's always a reason when stuff does happen, y'all. We might not be able to figure out what that reason is. Sometimes it be for our own good, and sometimes it don't. It's a lesson in everything we do. Okay. I have heard, let's see what Frank said. I'm have to look on my Young Riz, I got the link on I have the link on the community wall. Yeah, I'm in vertical today. That's why you can't just click on it. Were you able to click on it? I know I got your email. I gotta be careful. I can get it off of that community wall because I don't want no crazy people popping up on my chat. Were you able to get it, Young Riz? Let's see what Frank has said. Okay. I've heard more people talk about mental health more as grown adult than I ever as a child growing up. Yeah, it seemed like now, as a matter of fact, I was gonna share some stuff about it tomorrow. Uh it seemed like now, Frank, hey y'all Riz, happy Tuesday. It seemed like now it seemed like mental health is a topic that needs to be talked about. It's a topic
Mm-hmm.
that need to be. It really do. It's a topic need to be talked about, and maybe back like you said, Frank. And I can agree with you on that. Back coming up, we didn't hear a whole lot of conversations about mental health the way we are hearing it now, because some people just going through a lot. Some people are going through a lot. How
Wait,
you
look
been
at this.
doing this?
I'm doing
You
good, but look at this. This is
what you
different
doing
today.
today? You
This
got
is
you dressed up
Pakistan.
today?
Yeah,
What
this
you
is
doing?
actually Pakistani clothes, though. Traditional.
Huh?
These are traditional Pakistani clothes.
Oh, okay.
They're called Shawak Kameez. So basically, this is what the traditional Pakistanis wear. I don't get to wear this often, no.
Well, you must been somewhere today.
Today I got guests. That's why I dressed up.
You got what?
I got guests.
Oh, you have somebody coming to your house?
Yeah, I have guests in my
Oh,
home.
okay. Well, it's good to see you again.
Thank you.
So the day is testimony Tuesday. How are you feeling? Are you smiling today?
Mm-hmm. Kind of better recently, though. Cause I think last time, no, before, I think it was like 12, and I think I probably hit like about 15 now.
15 what?
Recovery mentally. I recovered like
Okay.
15 times actually. So that's actually thing about 3 more times more than last time I actually shared that. So last time I think it was around 12. So like some of them no I actually remember and some I don't remember actually. So last time I told
Okay.
you it was like about 12 time though. So I'd say recently about now, the last few months though, I'd say about 15.
Mm-hmm. So we're in the seventh month of this year. Time is passing by. You know that. These months
Mm-hmm.
are going by fast. Before you know it, it'll be a new year.
Yeah, I feel I heard it, I told you about though as well. He talks about that stuff in his music though. So basically though he's just a little different. Yes, he does his grime thing, but then also the alternative stuff. He's covering stuff that not many people actually do though. And he's trying to be different though. It's not an industry type thing, no, and he just is doing it his own way though. Literally, I told that he went to Japan to fix his trauma. It's just, of course, he went to tour there and do what he needed to do, but also to fix his trauma because you know what he suffers from. He suffers from hyperpersonality disorder.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch. You say you did a video on him?
Yeah, there's like I did a video though, like content on him though. Just go through my stuff and you'll find lots of content on him though. And I got content coming on him soon as well.
Mm. So you say he's 23, and that's why I
Yeah,
say
he's the
about.
same. He's the same age as me.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
I
and
said,
also
all of us
he's
have mental health, but some people have disorders. Disorders
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah,
like
for
me,
me it's
I have
different though.
anxiety disorder. And, a lot of
Yeah,
people have
that's
different types of different type, like you said, personality,
hyper
different types.
personality. He's got hyper personality disorder.
So he don't really. So what is that? Something like he don't know who he is, or
Well, that is probably something though for you to research. I just told you something about that what he goes through. So he has like mental health problems and stuff like that though. Like
Mhm.
literally trying to fix that and he's been through so much. 23. I just support him though because I like him and he's the same age and he's from the UK too. So I gotta support him in that. And also though he's his own producer too though.
That's good.
Literally.
That's good. That's why I say people that still have like disorders and things like that, they still living. They're still surviving. Some people have more struggles than others.
Mm,
So how are you doing today? How
think
how are you feeling
recently I'm
today?
doing good though. Well, today, recently, I've been kind of doing alright though. Sometimes though, it's me though, I just slip in and out of phases though, slip in and out. And also, I got that identity thing though. Look, I'm on a journey to heal that, and I've kind of embraced. I know what I am now, but look, with that type of thing that I go through though, that type of thing that I shared with you that I go through, I slip in and out of the phase. Sometimes I'll be
Yeah.
really good about me, and sometimes I won't be. I slip in and out of the phase though.
So it's just like you don't be that way all the time. It just
Probably though when I shared with you that I was like that all the time. That's I've always been like that for years though. Since childhood. It's just that as a kid though, as a happy positive kid and I wasn't conscious enough and also the parent in the time though, I displayed small signs though, but those signs didn't really raise any kind of concern. But that kinda led to more though. Because look, the identity thing, forget about the cultural aspect too. You know like what you already know what I have though. Imagine adding what I have already on top of that.
yeah, that'll be a lot, won't it?
Yeah, so basically I've got two nationalities, then I got two different cultures. I'm a best of both worlds type situation. I got that type of thing trying to figure it out. Then I got, you know what I got? Spectrum child basically. I got that to add as well. And then also add my faith in it too, basically, and two different, the faith I follow and stuff like that though. Imagine add
Mhm.
that with it as well because basically I'm in a Western country with that type of thing, different values, all that though. Add that type of thing though, right? Add all of that together. Imagine though what I go through though.
Yeah. But you seem to be handling it pretty good. Hey, Lewis, how are you doing? You doing
Yeah,
okay?
I've actually built to it, built to handle it though. Cause look, I literally
Is
shared
this
with you.
testimony
I
too?
nearly gave up on life two times. I was this close this year to giving up for a third time though, but I didn't hit third time though. I was like this close though, basically. This close.
Wow. I'm glad that you have overcome some of those things, but like you said, you do slip like, you might slip, but it's not as bad as it was years ago, right?
Yeah, pretty much though. It's not that bad though. Identity thing though, sometimes though, it's like basically something I can't get rid of. I can heal from it and I can actually learn to embrace it though, but I'm still always gonna have that. Cause the truth is though, for me, uh, the both sides will never truly accept me. It's not that I don't need to be accepted by both sides, but I'm just, it's hard to act, for some people my age, imagine how that is though, just trying to figure that out though, basically knowing
Yeah.
that both sides will never truly accept you because family will accept and I'm around cool people. I got good soul, good positive energy. I get good positive people, but at the same time I know the people there that will never truly accept me on both sides of the fence though. And basically imagine being told that like that just makes you kind of feel like, man. So I
Yeah.
kind of like,
So
look, I know. I realized though at my age though, I don't need to be accepted by both sides of the fence. I just realized that I'm basically best of both
right.
fence. I've got the cultural aspect though, but then I also got the opportunity aspect also. And basically, I'm more like a blended culture situation though. Because that's just what I kind of realized at my age though. Because look, trust me, there are many like me but they don't realize that until they're older. Some actually don't even heal from it and they actually pretty much still go their whole life, feeling insecure. Or some of them basically pretend to be something they're not. Or basically, that's how it is though. Imagine there are people like me, I'm just basically fortunate enough at my age to actually learn that though, basically. Some people like me don't realize that though, basically. They just go their whole life feeling like that.
Oh, okay. What? Huh? What time you gotta go to practice? I didn't know that. She just. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I'm
Yeah,
live right.
but remember, I also shared with you. Remember,
What you
I
got?
also shared with.
Hold on,
Sorry.
y'all read. You go ahead and talk while I'm trying to, because I might have to come back. I got to take my grandson. We got to go somewhere, and I didn't realize that.
Okay. So everyone hopefully enjoyed the stream as well, and also, you know, sharing as well, though, basically. Also, I didn't get to tell everyone else, though, that pretty much when I was a kid, I was really insecure also about my own skin, my own skin color, basically. Skin tone, basically, literally. Both literally felt insecure though. Cause look, it's not that. Look, I know that basically I'm brown, I got a color, and basically I know there are people out there who wanna be like that. And I know how it feels, but also sometimes deep down inside, it's more of a deep down inside type thing, though. Even though I've got love around me, been surrounded by like that, but at the same time, no, just seeing that just kind of makes you feel some kind of way. That's just how I saw as a kid. This is just me reflecting on how I used to think back then, no. I don't think like that no more.
Let me
I
see how you
embrace.
go. Well, I'm
Hmm?
glad that you don't feel the way you was back then. So
It's
what?
about my own.
So you just
It's
feel like feel still insecure about your
skin color?
identity?
No, no, I'm not insecure anymore. Actually, about my skin color, I'm actually proud of it now. I've embraced it.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
so
that's
that's
good.
just the skin color thing. That's just part of the identity thing. But the other thing, other stuff though, I've still gotta work through, man. Still gotta keep going through that type of thing
Time.
though.
It take
I know.
time to get through everything,
I
but
know, but I also realize this as well. If I don't fix my problems now, then I know that my bloodline, no, my future bloodline will actually go through worse problems if I don't fix it, become generational. Because look, my kids will feel how I feel, and they're going to go through it worse than me, and then I'll be passed over and over to the point, you know, that cycle continues, though. So I just realized that nah, man, I'm not gonna let. I don't want that. I don't want my future bloodline to actually go through what I go through, and when they actually do, they know how to deal with it and actually come out stronger. Cause that's what I want my future bloodline to do, though. Cause I know that if I don't fix it, though, then they're just gonna probably feel worse than me. It becomes generational.
yeah, I understand. But from I know you had told me about this good while ago, and it's good that you have overcome a lot of those things. But there's still some things you saying that you gotta, it gonna take time probably. It's gonna
Yes,
probably
her
take
journey.
time.
I'm on that type of journey to actually to discover though. Cause like, look, I kind of just realized that for me though, just mainly that means just basically trying to create your own identity type thing though. Cause look, I'm gonna have to take both aspects of those two together and basically create something new out of it. Like basically keeping the foundation, of course, but then just kind of building upon both of it. Cause that's just how it is though. They call it basically the post-colonial syndrome. So basically, the symptoms of it though is like the post-colonial syndrome is like basically people in Pakistan, India, they actually feel the post-colonial trauma of British colonialism in the Indian subcontinent, and they actually carry that whether they've actually lived under it or if not. Basically, the people who didn't live under that type of thing, they still actually go through that type of feeling because the impact legacy type thing no still there. So basically though, that's just but even though it's not universal for everybody, some people have it though. Not saying that everyone in my family got it. I'm just probably unfortunate enough to actually get
Uh,
it.
so what do they call that? Is it what is it?
Post-colonial trauma. It's called post-colonial syndrome or post-colonial trauma. So post-colonial syndrome is a form of PTSD.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
That's a
you
form. Post-colonial syndrome is a form of PTSD from British colonialism.
Oh, okay. So you still saying you still suffer with that song.
Well, to a certain degree, yeah, you can say it like that. It's not universal for everybody. Some have it, some
Yeah.
don't. I probably say I
I
have it,
heard of
even though it's not
I done heard
medically.
of that. I have heard of PTSD. I have heard of that before.
Wait, there's
Okay.
probably different aspects to PTSD actually, you know. There's different aspects to it. So I probably got like I think what they say the post traumatic slave disorder, and then also you got post colonial syndrome. That's like a form of PTSD though, because even though basically like in your family and stuff like that, you're probably
Mhm.
even though even though the person you yourself or me we don't actually live or experience that under that time, no, but the impact of it though remains in it though, because it's like genetics wise though. Probably you never know, post-colonial syndrome long time ago they probably didn't address whatever trauma they went through in that time, no, and it probably
Mhm.
carried on through the bloodline though. Even though like not everyone got it though, it just probably somewhere deep down inside though.
So, you
So
saying that
post-colonial symptom.
nobody else in your family deal with that but you?
I probably say it's me. I'm probably, you never know. They probably do. I wouldn't say nobody else in my family though actually go through that. I'm just probably the one to go through with it because it's not universal for everybody. When I was explaining it, I said it's not universal for everyone. So some have it, some don't. I'm just unfortunate enough to get it.
Oh, okay.
No, no, I should probably medically actually ask about that though, but I also just have a feeling it's just like that though as well. 'Cause like it's kind of like that though, but yeah. So probably the symptoms of post-colonial syndrome is depression, anxiety.
Yeah.
Basically, let me think of what as well. Depression, anxiety. I think identity. You know, identity crisis and cultural displacement.
So that's what you saying you're going through right now, or you have.
I say like that. I say like I go through that, but I wouldn't say like I got it. Not to that extreme, but I kind of got. No, there are people with extreme cases worse than me, but
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
I probably have. I have it, but like probably when I was a kid, I probably was like that. Cause first I actually believed I was born in UK. When you actually lived in one place your whole life in your early childhood,
mhm,
that's where you believe where you're actually from, though. Me, that's what I thought. After that, what I didn't realize, though, is yes, I may be from there, but actually, there's more to me, though. And I just actually rejected the culture. Heritage first, then I embraced it, then I actually created more and more. So it's like sign by sign. So small
yeah,
little signs became major.
yeah,
So I still go through that. Just
yeah.
basically, I found a way to manage it and I'm healing from it. I'm just willingly enough saying, God, I'm willing enough to basically heal from it and basically, be on the journey to actually discover myself type thing. No. But
Well, that's
that's that
good,
type
young
of
man.
stuff.
I have, like I met you a couple years ago, and you seem like from me been talking to you, and you've been sharing things. You seem like you didn't got a little better, in some areas. In some areas, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Look, I was just saying, like, look, okay, it's not that I can't get rid of it. You can get rid of it, of course. It's just that I'm on the journey to heal that. First step is to actually accept it and then basically, just feel good. So I'm just slowly on that type of journey to discover. So, like, sometimes though, when I say I slip in and out of that type of thing, though, so like, I kind of, even though I know a lot about me and I know everything, but then something it just gives you that kind of feeling, though, that you're missing something, though, or it just feels like you want more, or you don't know at all, though, and it just kind of makes you feel bad. That's what I kind of got through in a way. So I slip in and out of that type of phase, though.
Yeah, like I said, I deal with anxiety, and mine have,
So,
I know I have overcome some. I'm not as bad as I was because I do take medication.
okay,
It's
I
just, I
suffer with
get
anxiety
agitated.
myself, though. I feel you on that, though, because look, I suffer from anxiety, but I don't need medicine for it, actually. I just need somebody to talk to. That's all I need, though. Or I just breathe, though. That's the only
Yeah,
way. I've got
I do
other
a lot of
ways.
I
I've
feel
only
like
been to counseling 2 times before. I've been counseling 2 times though. So I've actually, over that period of time, I actually found a way to deal with whatever I was going through. Or I just basically tell whatever's going on. I just say what I gotta say, literally. Spiritual. I just literally say whatever, and whoever's there in the home is willing to listen, listen, that type of thing, though, you know? Because that's that type of thing, that's just what I do, though. I just found a way to actually to cope. Basically, I've developed them skills to actually do that.
and I'm gonna have to do a part two on this because I gotta go leave right now. But I'm gonna come back. I will be back. I gotta go. My grandson gotta go
Okay.
to
Wait,
the
but when
school.
I actually do the part 2 type thing, what do you want me to speak about?
Huh?
No, like when we do the part 2, where do you want me to carry on from where I left off? Cause I gotta know. Cause you never know. I could probably forget later on or something like
I
that. So
know
you gotta.
we can come back and share about how you trying to overcome the PST. How you trying to overcome some of the things that you're going through,
Something
and what are you
I'm a
doing?
post-traumatic
What can you
stress
do to try
disorder
to?
type thing, but I've got a thing called hypersensitivity. So basically, as the spectrum out though emotionally, it's not just physically though. When they say hypersensitivity, basically with the spectrum out, they're also emotionally type kind of like that as well. So also yeah, that's why you have to be careful what you say to me though. Like I'm talking about in general. I'm not saying I don't have to worry about that. I'm just talking. I'm just making that as a general statement though, not apply to
Okay.
nobody. No, no, no. I'm just saying though in general that type of thing. You know, I was talking about in general. Like it's a general statement, and it's not
All right.
on anybody. But okay, no, mine's
I'll
done.
be back. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go somewhere right quick. All right,
All right,
y'all
guys.
Riz.
Bye.
I'll be right back. I got to start a new live though, because I gotta go out. I gotta go
That
somewhere right
depends.
quick. Take my
Okay,
grandson. I
okay.
gotta go to
Just
the
let me know
school.
what time. Email me what time though. Basically,
Probably
you
be
got
back.
me.
I'll probably back about 30 minutes at the
Okay.
most.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all. That's the life of being a grandmother. All right. Talk to y'all later. I'll be right back though. Part two. Part two will be coming back. I didn't know my grandson had to go practice today. I'll be back. Okay, I'm finna come.